All right, so we talked about rolling with a lacrosse ball, scraping with a gaucho tool, and now we're going to get fancy, okay? This is a Theragun, a percussion therapy instrument, and assuming it's got charge in it, it's going to help you with your sore spots in your body, whether it's a sore elbow, shoulder, tight chest, quads. You can Theragun your entire body, or you can use percussion therapy rather on your entire body, and it's proven to work. Increase blood flow, relax the muscles, promote healing, recovery, etc., etc., etc. Plenty of documentation on it. With regards to the plantar fascia in the bottom of the feet, I'm going to turn this on. It's a little bit loud, but I'll give you a quick little demo, and I'll show you what you're going to do to fix your feet, to improve your feet with percussion therapy. All right, here we go. So I'm just searching around. I'm kind of giving a cursory search and destroy mission for the hot spots, the tender points in my foot. And if I have some plantar fasciitis, if I have some itis in the foot, then this could be very tender, very painful. I might have to put it on a lower setting. I might have to put a softer instrument head on here. But ultimately, I'm pretty pleased because this isn't killing me. And a few months ago, this was, wow, so painful. But the pain actually felt good because you could tell you were doing something with the percussion instrument to break up what was tight and to alleviate that pain and get more movement into the area. And you'll notice that as you do this, you might even feel like, oh, you want to kind of wiggle your foot, or you might notice your whole foot almost globally relaxes after, 90 seconds of doing this. See, there I go, I let my whole foot relax. Rather than holding it up tight and working into the tension, eventually I can let the whole thing just kind of relax. You don't have to buy a Theragun. I think there are much more cost-effective options out there, but regardless, do your homework and percussion therapy for the bottom of the foot. So I've got a bucket here, a pan, tray. You could use anything. You could use a cooler, right? You could just find any type of receptacle, a clean garbage can. I don't know why you would want to use a garbage can, but really anything you have around that would be clean that you can put hot water into. So you want to run hot water as hot as your tap puts out, and then add some Epsom salts to the water. If you don't have Epsom salts, you could add regular salt or even kosher salt, whatever you got laying around. You get the bath nice and salty. And look, this is one of those ones that this is my own personal, old family remedy, I guess. So I can't necessarily say that this is something you're going to go and research and there's going to be a bunch of papers on, hot water therapy, but basically hot water, salt, and you're going to dip your foot in there. Usually you got this tenderness on the bottom of the foot, and we're just going to ease that foot into the water, maybe heel first, gently, gingerly, and then lower the foot all the way down in. Woo. And you want it should be hot enough that you're feeling like, whoa, there's something happened there. If it's so hot, don't scald yourself. Come on, we have some common sense. It's not about, if your hot water tank is set to a zillion degrees, then you're gonna have to, wait for it to cool down a little bit or add a little bit of cold water. But you don't want it to be lukewarm, tepid water. You want your foot to go in there and you want to feel like, ooh, there's some really, this is a little bit challenging. Ho, woo. All right, so what was that in there? Maybe 15, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. It started to heat up and get so hot to the point where it became painful and a little bit intolerable, and that's when I want to take my foot out. So you'll know it's the right temperature if you can get your foot in, but you don't want to keep your foot in there. Does that make sense? In other words, like, it's hotter than a hot tub. And even some hot tubs, you step in and it's like, whoa, but after a couple seconds, you adjust. This is hot enough that my foot never really fully adjusts, especially the toes, never fully adjust. I'm moving my foot down into the deep end here, and oh, yep. I might pull my toes out so I can keep the heel in and the bottom of the foot in. And the main thing I think this is doing, two things. It's heating up the foot, so it's got to be bringing some blood flow in there. Second, it's giving these nerves a lot of feedback, and nerve feedback is on the same channels as the pain. So these nerves that are going, this foot is messed up, need to get other signals, and you're like, I know, I get it, I'm trying to fix it. So I'm putting it in hot water to try to improve some things. It's super hot, the nerves are like, okay. All right, fine, I give up, right? And they're gonna give you some relief. You take the foot out of there, shaky, move it around. Give yourself a little massage. See how things feel. And that's the hot water and Epsom salts treatment for your foot.